The president himself has ordered Davao City engineers to check the structural integrity of all buildings after the collapse of a condominium during Thursday's quake. Gemma Bansenya with the story.
It's no longer isolated to one building. The whole compound of the Ecolan 4000 in Davao City is now strictly off limits. Policemen and security guards are on deck, making sure that residents stay out. This after one of its building partially collapsed due to Thursday's 6.5 magnitude earthquake, injuring 9 people. The damaged condo building was ordered condemned after Tuesday's magnitude 6.6 quake, but some residents refused. Rescue operations at the site has also stopped.
Nag-declare na si Mr. Haldon na stop of search and rescue. Wala namang detect na ano pa.
Pero wala naman, sir, reported missing na.
Wala na.
The City Legal Office is now looking at possible liabilities the condo developer may face for the structurally deficient building. The City Engineer's Office meanwhile continues to inspect other structures, including President Rodrigo Duterte's house, where some cracks were detected after Thursday's tremor. Duterte was at home in Matina when the earthquake happened.
Dalawa sila, ginising ako. Sabi ko, bakit? Sir, lumilindol. Sabi ko, lindol lang naman yan. Pero nag-upo sila nung medyo lumakas. Sabi ko, pareho man tayo dito, wala mang cover. Magdasal ka na lang, buti pa. Okay, ako, pati gusto nila tumindig ako, lumas ako. Ay, para lindo lang. Wala yan.
The President ordered the LGUs to assure the structural integrity of all their buildings.
Ang akin, for those who are staying in buildings, structures that are not fit for human habitation, tignan nilang mabuti. An indication that it is already really an old structure or a structure which was built not in accordance with law. Kaya na ito, madidisgrasya. Lalo na kung magtipid ka sa simento, patay.
Davao City is set to release a list of buildings for condemnation. For News 5, Gemma Bansenya, we are One News.
Now, those powerful back-to-back quakes in Mindanao have already claimed at least 16 lives and injured more than 400 people, according to the NDRRMC. Overall, though, the agency estimates that over 6,000 families have already been affected by the tremors. That's equivalent to over 30,000 residents. A total of 3,220 structures were damaged due to the series of shocks. PHIVOLCS recorded more than 1,300 aftershocks following the quakes that struck North Cotabato. The NDRRMC remains on blue alert status. This means half of their disaster personnel are on standby to ensure enough manpower is ready in case of an emergency. Meanwhile, red alert status is still up over Soxargen and the Davao region since the Tuesday's earthquake. Therefore, all disaster officials in the region must report around the clock. In Kidapawan City, no class suspensions on Monday for schools that do not have any damage. Davao City earlier suspended classes in all levels on Monday to ensure full inspection of school buildings. Separate quakes also jolted other areas in Mindanao earlier today. A 5.5 magnitude earthquake struck waters of the southern province of Davao Occidental at around 10:30 a.m. The epicenter of the quake was located at 334 kilometers southeast of Sarangani town with a depth of 33 kilometers. No tsunamis expected from the tremor, says PHIVOLCS.
Is magnitude 6 at napaka-shallow, may rupture siya sa seabed.
PHIVOLCS adds the Sarangani quake is not related to the quake in Cotabato and has more to do with movements of the Philippine Trench. Meanwhile, 2 earthquakes struck Makilala, North Cotabato today. The first at around 1:35 in the morning and the second at around 2 in the afternoon. The quakes had a magnitude of 4.6 and 5 respectively. But the latest quake to hit Mindanao happened in Davao City, a magnitude 4 shaking located 26 kilometers north of Davao City.